If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there, easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. The bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Say hello in the chat. Hit the like button before we get started. Congrats again, Leon. Saw your chat here. Past your 150K eval. Nice work, brother. Good morning, Soné. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Ivan. Sean, good morning. Horty Panda, Gene. Cryptorific. I like that name. Cryptorific. Gecko says, good morning from Israel. Good morning from... I was trying to think of something funny to say there. I was going to say, like, good morning from Israel 2.0, but I guess maybe it's too soon. Good morning from the land of the free? Question mark? Home of the brave. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Ching Matthew? What's up, AO Oracle? What's up, Sunny? Discover Wisdom. Good morning, I Am Legend. Aaron C. Trades. Lethal ICT Trader. Good morning, Melda. Good to see you. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Thursday, chat. We got market open in less than 1 minute. So we'll go ahead and jump into the charts. It is the day before NFP, obviously, boys and girls. 1 second. Day before NFP, we did have unemployment claims pre-market. We'll obviously see how today goes. Obviously, the day before NFP, I would say it's one of those days where you could kind of be a little bit, I don't know, I guess caught off guard with sometimes like really choppy price action. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of coming into the day with the mindset of just, you know, if it's choppy, we're going to do our best to identify it. And, you know, I don't think delivery, you know, when it comes to price delivery after, you know, opening range could be any worse than it's been the last couple of days with, you know, us being pretty much spot on with direction. However, chop just being extremely evident, making it kind of hard to deliver from point A to point B. So we'll do our best to identify conditions today. Stay out of hopefully choppy conditions if we can. But if we get some good delivery today, that would be fantastic. As far as the actual technicals go, here on the daily time frame, I have some levels marked out. I have marked out previous day low, which is also a daily fair value gap, which we have already traded into. And I also marked out the Tuesday low, which also happens to be a previous London low. The reason that I marked out this is because if this gap were to fail, that would be especially on ES, this is extremely, you know, if you were just looking at this candle as your range, we took that out with Wednesday's high, yesterday's high, took out these daily highs and strong bearish close. Today's daily candle so far extending towards that same low, 931 on ES. So potentially could end up being our draw for lower if we do see that. But there was no daily gap here on ES, just on NQ, which we are, like I said, respecting it for the time being. Dropping into the 4-hour charts, we got inversion fair value gap here on the 4-hour, bearish fair value gap here, currently being respected. So we're bouncing between daily bullish gap, 4-hour bearish gap. You know, my buy side draw is pretty simple. It's just this external high. And sell side draw is this London low from Tuesday, which we're obviously kind of right in the middle of both of those for the time being. But that is what I'm looking for in terms of a draw here. Market is opening up. So we'll see what we get. 1 hour, you know, 1 hour inversion here on ES and on NQ. But we're just kind of in between a bunch of PD arrays, depending on what time frame you're looking at. We're kind of just trapped in here, and I think that's pretty evident here just from looking at the overnight hours. You know, this is all basically London session, and you can kind of see how we've just been ping-ponging back and forth inside of here. So we'll see what we get. But like I said, the expectation today, I wouldn't say I have like high expectations. It's just really going to be kind of reading price and trying to identify whatever condition that we're in, and, you know, trading or not trading accordingly. So we'll see how we can fare today. But like I said, I don't think the delivery can be any worse. I think we've seen some pretty nice chops so far this week, especially after 10 a.m. I did make my chart a little bit darker. I made the background a little bit darker. Easier on the old eyeballs, boys. Less of a flashbang for me. Good morning, guys. What's up, RR12? Do I even want to trade today? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll try. If it is poor conditions, we'll try to avoid it. I mean, we always do try to avoid it if it is poor conditions, but shit happens. Yeah, let's look for any SMTs here. Okay, there is SMT now that we're getting this drop on NQ back into the daily gap. We'll double up here. So SMT at this current low. Oop. SMT at this current low. Asia high being left for now. Asia high. But anyway, yeah, looking at the poll in the chat, what are we at? 48% bullish, which is our leader right now. 36% bearish, and 16% say, chop so bad we'll wish we slept in. So most of you guys are bullish. Yeah, I would say that's kind of the initial hope. I do think that we're pretty close proximity to that Tuesday low on ES, so that could be one reason we draw lower here in the short term. For me at least, would be this Tuesday low on ES to be taken out. We'll see if NQ wants to reach for it as well, which right now it's looking like it's potentially about to do just that, especially if we fail all of this, get some closure below these lows. But yeah, I would say initially last night when I marked out this daily gap and previous day low, and then when I initially woke up this morning and I'm looking at charts, I saw that we had traded into the daily gap, filled it, got this beautiful V-shaped recovery back up into the range, and I was also feeling bullish. Obviously still going to wait for market open, but I was feeling like we were going to potentially see price respond higher from that potentially, but now it's starting to look a little different. Little different. Only gap that was left is basically this 9:30 candle, open candle from electronic trading hours, or using electronic trading hours. No actual first presented gap in regular trading hours yet, but nice impulse down here in the first 5 minutes. SMT at this low, ES starting to rally. What's going on in here? Breakfast. Yeah, we're out of sync right now, boys. NQ going down, ES going up. What's YM doing just for shits and giggles? Oh my God, YM is going to the moon. Holy shit. YM is soaring. We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Crazy. Meanwhile, NQ is free falling. What are we at here? Oh my God, XRP's down 4% again today. We can't have anything nice in this world. Nvidia down almost 1%. Apple's down a little over 1%. Google's up 1%. Meta down 1.5%. Okay. Fair enough. Is that a central bank dealing range indicator? What indicator are you referring to? It's whatever it is, it's not that. The only two indicators that I have on my chart right now are this ICT everything by Cold Brew Roche. Marks out these opening prices for me, and like this Asia range and the standard deviations. And then power of 3 is just these higher time frame. This is the hourly candles. It might be hard for you guys to see, but right here you can see it says hourly candle, power of 3, how much time is left till the candle close, and then how big the range is for the current hour. Right now it's 132 points. Yeah, banger PM trade yesterday, kind of. I mean, of course, it just absolutely melts as soon as I ended up closing the rest of it out. But yeah, it was a nice trade. Made back the loss yesterday with some profit. So, you know, I feel bad that that's happened twice this week where I've lost just a little bit. The nice thing about the losses on stream in the AM session is they've just been so small, right? Like they've been like a half hour pretty much, or maybe just a slightly bit over a half hour roughly technically. So it's like the losses have been really light in the AM session, which has been good. And then, you know, make that back with profit in the PM session with a nice trade. So yeah, that's happened twice this week, right? Yeah. So we'll see what today brings. So that puts me at like, I think I'm slightly green on the week, but not by like a whole lot. Maybe like $400 or $500 per account. But yeah, it was a doozy. All right, so more SMT at the lows. NQ's taking out 670. The external low from London. So London low traded through here. See what kind of reaction we get. Soaring, flying, there's not a TP in heaven that we can't reach. Devin is looking at this as manipulation. Kieran, yeah, do you like the... All I did was change the background a little bit. I just changed the background from a brighter gray to like kind of a duller, warmer gray. But I guess, yeah, this... I marked out this daily gap with a... like an aqua. A little bright blue. Perhaps I don't need to have it like that, but... This background is better. I'll tell you what, it's a little bit easier on the eyeballs, man. It is bright looking at bright white. Although the P&L, my P&L window is still white. Should I go dark? Dark kind of does look good, but light doesn't look bad either. Either or. Either will do. All right, man. This is starting to dump now. Sell side draw, like I said, is at 527 Tuesday low. I'm gonna let this 15-minute candle close. We got a minute and a half. But yeah, I may try, if we can get this 15-minute candle closure and then get like a nice PO3 with it, I might try to short this down to London low quick. Tuesday low, sorry. Nice displacement through this external low at 670. Damn, that's 100 points. Yeah, Vincent, I can go over the trade from the PM session yesterday if you guys want. We'll wait a little bit. I want to wait to see what happens here. But once we kind of get to like a slow part of the session, I can go over it. All I know, boys and girls, did you guys see the video I posted yesterday of getting left behind on the long? Bruh, that was so heartbreaking. Mainly also because I literally said at the end of stream yesterday that I was like, some people in the chat were like, "Oh, we're gonna plummet," and then I'm like, dude, I'm like, I would not look for shorts until like these gaps. Specifically, it was a 5-minute gap. I'm like, once this got inversed, then maybe look for shorts, but not before. And we respected that 5-minute gap, the most beautiful 5-minute fair value gap respect you've ever seen, and then it just absolutely flew. And I got left in the dust trying to fucking limit order in. The worst. Yeah, so 15-minute candle did close. I mean, it closed pretty strong to the downside. Obviously, we do still have SMT with this low. I want to see how we respond in this gap. I think if we can hold this gap, I don't know if I'm going to just short it right away, but if we can hold this gap and get some reaction out, I may market execute a short and just try to catch this move from here to here. It's 50%. I'm just afraid of this. If this just V recovers right back up and we inverse the gap, I think that's a bullish sign potentially. Especially with the new 15 opened up and we immediately manipulated the low. Strong candle down on the previous 15 though on NASDAQ. ES a little bit more range bound. That's not a good sign. We just inversed on this 2-minute. Ever so slightly. One minute hasn't though. We did inverse on ES. Last 2 days, dude, it's like ES is kind of making this a little hard to read because we're just doing two different things with the structures. Just got to be patient, wait. There's a 2-minute. Five-minute on ES looks like shit. Macro beginning. The patience is real, chat. The patience is real. I just don't want to have, like, you know, hopefully the patience doesn't run away. If we close below this 2-minute gap, creating an inversion, I think I'm going to try a short here. To this London Tuesday low. No close. Damn. I feel like I got to wait. We're just showing two different things. Like, we got SMT at the low. We got ES that did inverse to the upside, and now we got a BPR. I just don't want to, like, try to chase this and then get manipulated, so I'll be patient. Tough, because you want to enter. You want to enter. But you got to fucking be a good boy. Son of a bitch. What do you do? C says I trade them both. go long on ES and go short on NQ. That's funny. Listen, crazier things have happened. Maybe that could work. NQ just dies and ES flies. Hey, that could work. 30-second chart. I mean, I can. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure it's going to be too helpful. But this is their 30-second chart. Yeah. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. What's up, Kookie? We love this gap. We're just chopping back and forth in it. But the fact that we're holding tells me we might want to go to the upside. ES definitely looks like that's the case, but I mean, just look at the difference in the hourly candles right now. Giant ass wick on to the downside on ES. This is still a Drake candle on NQ. Are we? Yeah, there's no gap that we're tapping into here. Hourly candle and 4-hour candle will close in 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes. All right, we're waiting for something. I'm just kind of waiting for a little bit extra confirmation either direction here on NASDAQ. I think if we can, like I said, inverse this gap here, I feel like I'd be comfortable to attempt a short continuation to this Tuesday low, and then same vice versa. If we get like a change in the state above this high, I like a move back up. More SMT here. It just feels like it's coiling up for like a really fast move. I'm going to wait for the 2-minute close. All right. Yeah, guys, I think I will give this a true. Yeah, I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give this a try for lower. We'll see what happens. It's either going to be a fast TP or a fast stop out, I think. I'll go break even right at a new low here, I think. All right. New low. I'm going to just protect and go break even here. New hour just opened up. We just manipulated the previous hourly low. I'd like to see this be fast. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. I forgot about the yellow folder at 10 a.m. That's okay. Harkadi Muhammad, welcome. That's not good. 5 minute just flipped. Probably going to be break even here. Break even. Gay. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to chase longs here. I don't know where I'm going to TP at necessarily here. I want to see ES take out Asia high, though. Oh, wow. One mini might be kind of a lot here. That's a lot of points. 65 points? Holy shit. Eee. TP is Asia high. For ES, for me. We'll see what kind of RR it ends up being. Man, we just turned around so fast. Fast displacement back up, like immediately disrespecting here. SMT was holding this whole time, obviously. We are hitting a 15-minute bearish gap on NQ. I don't love my fill, and I don't love that my break even would be kind of... It feels like I'm choking it a little. I might be George Floyding this a little bit, but I'm going to go break even. I hope I don't get fucking break even stopped twice. I can always re-enter it, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to give it room. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Unless we were to get like a strong 1 minute change in the state back below this low here, which would kind of confirm the 15-minute bearish gap. I might just hop out then. Just a bad fill, obviously, on this. I don't want to get wicked out and then it just immediately respects. Wicked out sounds like a slur. Kind of does, doesn't it? Might as well. Yeah, I am targeting Asia highs. I didn't really realize how volatile we were. Like, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. It's kind of slowing up here. Obviously, it's out of the macro now, but man, the 10 a.m. like first 30 minutes of 10 a.m. delivery lately is so far this week has just been like so choppy and slow. Be nice if they could give us just a clean move here to take. Like, I felt like this draw was pretty clear if you're looking for lower. I feel like this draw is to Asia high on ES is very clear if you're looking for higher. You know? Can we get one, though, instead of just bouncing back and forth in this range? New 15-minute. We just tapped 50% of this range on NQ. All right, this got to be a break-even point, no? 50%? I just hate where my fill is at. My fill sucks. But all right, here's the game plan. I'm going to go break even. If price does come back to my entry and we respect this, I'll scale in, look for re-entry if it looks like it's holding. But yeah, I would absolutely want to kill myself if I don't go break even here and then price just melts. So that's what I'm going to do. Of course. Of course. Oh my lordy. Oh, come on, baby. Go. Please reward my patience for once. God. We literally are so close, ES. Come on, ES. One more push. One more push. Uno más. Push. Push. Hello, are you guys there? Can you guys hear me? I just got a notification that my OBS disconnected. Reconnection successful. All right, we're back. Yeah, not sure what happened, boys. I just know the moment I close this and just take it off, I feel like it's just going to give us a God candle. I do have my hand over the flat and all button. I'm not going to let this come all the way back to break even. I'm going to get a little something. I mean, we've had 2 winning trades that were up 50 points in profit. To go back-to-back break evens would be fucking asinine. All right, I'm closing it. Watch it be a God. Please no God candle straight up. Please no fucking God candle straight up after I did that. So it's just something in me is telling me that might fucking happen just because that would be funny. All right, I took it off there. $600 per account is what I secured, or what I ended up securing. Let's see if it was the right move or not. Hindsight, crystal ballers. Let's see. Would I have been break-evened, or did I fumble all the profit? What, dude? If it is just a God candle straight up, dude. Hopefully, I don't even know, to be honest. I'm just paranoid about like this 5-minute gap that was left, and the fact that we've retraced to 50%, and that it's the middle of the hour. So I was worried about this. Nice. I have taken a trade. I've taken 2 trades, yeah. Was up 50 points on the short, was up over 50 points on the long, and it's just, I ran out of patience. Whatever, I guess green is green, but made a decision, got to live with it. We're just watching in hindsight now, I guess, but if it comes back to break, the reality is if it comes back to break even, I'm going to feel like a genius, and everyone's going to be like, oh my God, what a great decision that was. And if it goes to target after you close it, then you're dumb for closing it early, but we can't live in hindsight, boys. Got to make decisions and live with them. Green is not green. I mean, I think it is. You know, it's not like I was just trading my P&L though. If I was just trading my P&L, I would close early all the time. You know? You know, I think I gave you guys a decent explanation for why I did what I did, but so either I'll be right or I'll be wrong. Let the trader that has, wait, what's the saying? Let the trader that has no imperfections cast the first stone. Let the trader without a singular blown account cast the first stone. I mean, you can't lie though. This shit, I hate sitting in trades like this that are just doing this. I'm just not built for it. Which is funny because I used to be a swing trader. I used to literally enter off of like the 1 hour and 4 hour chart in Forex. And dude, I got to tell you, there is nothing more insufferable than sitting in a trade for a week that was deep in profit just to get stop break even, or just sitting in a trade for a week to hit stop loss. Either way. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Lord, give me the patience. That's all right. it'll be okay. Oh. Hey. Be nice. I do not need bookmap. No, I don't need bookmap. Um, 10:30 is incoming, chat. So we're gonna see something here. I would anticipate. We're either gonna come wipe all this out, or we're just gonna pump it. Right? Tyler, do not be fearful. I just didn't want to go break even back to back after being up 50 points both directions. I would literally want to go on tilt after that. I'd be like, are you fucking me? ES is trading into a 15-minute bullish gap now. New 30-minute just opened up. What's up, Bill? Welcome. I'm trading 5 Tradeify Lightning funded accounts on stream here. No trades for me this week. Not really liking anything. Maybe I'm being too picky. No, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. You'd rather be too picky than not picky enough. Yeah, so ES traded down, tapped a 15-minute. We actually SMT'd that 15-minute low here. Might support price higher now. Just looking for Asia high on the ES. So close, 968. Yeah, man, let me know what you guys are doing. Who's holding what? Who's in what? I'm out of my trade for now. Took one stab short, one stab long. Stop break even on the short. Secured $600 worth per account on one mini contract on the long. After being up, I think, like 50, 55 points or whatever. So, sitting with a little bit of green right now. But yeah. Truthfully, just ran out of patience in here. Decided to close it. We didn't get a God candle straight up right after. We have put in a couple shallow new highs. But we're very grindy in the middle of this hour. As we have been for all week, really. 10 a.m., man. Silver bullet hour has been... Dude, silver bullet hour, I feel like, has been an hour that makes you want to eat a silver bullet. You know what I'm saying? Silver bullet hour has been in 2026 so far, which obviously we're still in the first week, so it's kind of, you know... It's not like our expectations are the highest that they will be all year, but silver bullet hour in 2026 so far has been fairly lackluster just in terms of delivery. Like, I feel like the hourly candle does eventually go where you expect it to, but the in-between has been pretty rock the boat. Instead of one mini, why not trade 10 micros so you can scale out? Well, I'll be honest. I go back and forth on it simply just because... I mean, it's easier on the mental when you do that, I guess. Because, like, mentally, you're like, all right, I'm securing something. Now I can let it run. And maybe I'll get a little bit extra. But when it comes to actual profit and loss, you really don't gain anything more from it, really. Like if I had, let's say, 10 micros up here and I just took 5 off and then I let the other 5 get stop break even, it's the same. Like, or even if, let's say this, let's say I got like 10 micros on up here, I take half off or something, or even a little bit more than half, and then I let 3 or 4 or 5, whatever it is, ride just like a little bit higher to like this Asia high being taken on ES in this example. My profit and loss would be the exact same as if I just took the full position off here. You know what I mean? So it's not really like you're gaining anything other than just a little bit of a mental stimulation of like, all right, I feel better now. I secured some profit. But like when it comes to like just straight up P&L, it's not like you have to catch a much bigger move for those extra partial positions to pay you more than what you would have made by closing fully earlier, if that makes sense. Oh, this light fucks with me. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, good. I guess it was a good close. Hindsight, right? Didn't know if I was going to kick myself or not for closing it early, but I guess good job, boys. We can celebrate. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. Oh, boys. Oh, my fuck. I've been waiting to use that one. I would have liked to have used it on a much better like delivery of a nice like full target being hit, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. My template link for chart settings. My template link for chart settings. What would you? What? I've never done that. I don't know. I don't know how to do what you just asked me to do, to be honest. If you're looking for like color codes or anything, I guess somebody asked earlier for color codes. I have like a bunch of different ones that I've tried. You get like, I have all of these like custom colors, like different shades of green and gray, like different shit I've tried. This specific one is this. I'll copy it. I'll drop it in the chat. Oh, I can't put a hashtag? Oh, here we go. That's the color code for the background canvas. It's just like a off gray, slightly like a warm light gray. And then the green that I use, I just use black candles, but the green that I use is this. I get like I don't know, a handful of people a week ask me like, "Oh, dude, what's the green color? What's the chart?" Like there's the color codes. They're just like they're not special. They're just random off colors of gray. All right, here's the 5-minute gap. This is where it's like, okay, we've pulled back now to rebalance, which is where I would have been stop break even. So now I think we could continue looking higher. Perhaps this 2-minute inversion. Obviously, if it holds, though, you gotta respect lower here. Yeah, it was OT of this range, yeah. Was it OT? Well, the funny thing is, in terms of OTE, it was also OTE of this range. It was about 50% from this swing high up here, but if you just were to use like opening range, like from 9:30 open regular trading hours, use that high, it's 618 perfectly. So it's, yeah, we're back and forth in between the two, I guess. But the higher time frames, 15-minute, 1 hour. This is what the 1 hour looks like currently. You can obviously see like ES. We have SMT at these lows. ES looks much stronger, of course. But I do still feel like in the higher time frames, daily, 4 hour, we're in a much higher time frame buy model. We kind of went over that as well, but which sell side was taken? I mean, right here. This was London. Look at the just overnight trading. Like, just picture this. Picture today's daily range as a power of 3. Like, sometimes that's the easiest thing you can do. Asia range high left. We did take London range high technically in pre-market though. So this is all electronic trading hours. So if you're looking at just the sessions, like here, let me turn this off. So if you're looking at Asia high, London high, and then here's regular trading hours where New York AM session begins. If you look at it like that, we actually have relative equal highs still here at this London range high. So if you're just looking at it like, again, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, that's just a way you can look at it. I don't know if we're going to hold here and then continue going lower. We could. I'm not saying we can't. I'm never going to sit here and say anything is 100% in trading because everything is basically just probabilities and a little bit of discretion. But just like reading price, based on how price has moved, hourly comes down, we take it out. 4 hour opens up, same thing, right? Like the 4 hour comes down, we take the previous 4 hour low. We're rejecting this rejection block. We have SMT already at this hourly low, and we're getting displacement back up. So it's like, oh great, now I'm yapping and I'm missing shit. Those would be just reasonings why you would, you know, be okay with the longs, I guess. I may try this long, but I think I'm going to use micros here. Yeah, I am going to try this long with 5 micros. I still want to see Asia low or Asia high on ES taken. I'm going to go break even when it does. But we have come down, hit this 5-minute gap in here. Oops. Immediately inversing the 2-minute here to the upside. So I just think that this is supporting higher prices. So we'll see if we can get a move like back up to here. Yeah, I'll probably go stop here for now, but I probably will close early if like we just had a really strong candle that reclaimed here. To be honest. New 15-minute candle incoming here as well. So break even, Asia high being taken on ES. That's kind of just been my overall target here. TP, TBD. Kind of want to see what this next macro could do. I don't have like a solid TP here for the NASDAQ that I'm targeting necessarily. Obviously, yes, opening prices, buy side. Might use a little bit of a time stop though. I just want a decent RR, as long as we're over 1R. You know, more the better, but we'll see. Lighter risk here, 5 micros. That way, if it's a loss, I'm still green on the day by a little bit. All right, I am going to get ready to close this. Yeah, I'm going to cut it off there. Reclaim this gap. Don't really want to see that. I can always rejoin it. See, I gave back like 350. Should have waited to see the reaction from the 1 minute FEG first. Yeah, I did just realize that we had a 1 minute here. Perhaps I should have, but I don't really care for this 5 minute though either. I guess I didn't. I was already in the trade by the time I noticed the 5 minute here. It did inverse technically, but it wasn't like super strong. I think you saw about this 1 minute FEG here. This BPR. I mean, I'm open to playing this move again. Like, honestly, if we were to hold this and displace higher from here, I mean, I would be okay with rejoining the move. Try one more time. If not, though, then we won't. I just feel like I gotta see. I feel like I gotta see this fail for me to entertain shorts. You know, if we're gonna get displacement down through here, I don't have that same low marked out here. 1 second. This is Tuesday low. But yeah, we would have to see that for me to play that. And vice versa. One or the other, man. It's just like when you're in this range like this, it's like, it's just hard. Unlike me. When I see a range like this, I get flaccid and trading becomes hard. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. Tomorrow is NFP though, so why do you manage your trade so aggressively? Usually this is a really bad habit. How does that work for you? What do you mean? What do you mean I manage my trades aggressively? I don't understand. I think sometimes people forget that they have free will and they can make decisions and use discretion. People are like, no. Well, the problem is like some people really subscribe to like mechanical trading and like zero discretion ever. And it's like if they touch anything without like their stop loss or take profit getting hit or something like that, that's bad in their mind. I just don't view trading like that. You know, I used to. It didn't work for me. I can tell you that. It was really bad for me. So sometimes I just like to exercise my free will while on the charts. And I say, we're trading into an opposing PD array, the opposing 50% of the range. I can't stubbornly just assume that I'm going to be right just because I want to be right. I have to use context. I have to use narrative. I have to always be willing to entertain the opposite side of my viewpoint and use some discretion. I mean, I have fucking years of experience. So why would I not use some of that experience to my advantage or try to? Versus pattern trading, whatever the fucking model is. The markets don't give a fuck what model you're using. But Tyler, I'm using the forever model, Tyler. It works forever. Tyler, I use the 2022 model, bro. It says you shouldn't do this unless this happens. Yeah, well, fucking eat my ass. How about that? And good luck. Don't fucking let me stop you. You also have free will. God. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. All right. I mean, we're in the 11 o'clock macro. What do you guys think here? Is this about to just die? This is like this literally entire day, just to fucking put it in perspective. My two draws, my lower draw was London low from Tuesday low. My buy side draw was Asia high on ES. We've hit neither of these. We are diddling in the middle. Just to be very clear and to prove that I'm not completely unaware of what's going on right now. Like, that is what is happening. All right. Holy. Tyler, why did you go long? Why did you go short? Tyler, why? Tyler, why did you close your trade? Tyler, please. Tyler, please. Tyler, would you recommend I use Old Spice or Head and Shoulders? Tyler, I need a bar of soap. Please, Tyler. Tyler, why do... I'm sending the color hex codes in the chat for like canvas colors and candle colors. Oh, what do you guys think? No, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something funny about like what's the hex code color for shit stains in somebody's underwear, but I better not. We'll keep it PG. I'll still go over the trade from yesterday in the PM session that I took, yeah. Oh, I was just kind of waiting. I wanted to see what this macro does, obviously. It's 10:56. I am green on the day still. I did give back like half my profit from the first trade, but man, I mean, honestly, it's not like been, you know, we didn't expect it to be like amazing delivery today, but I think whenever you put a trade on, you're still always hopeful that you get good delivery, obviously. But yeah, up 50 points on the short, up 50, 60 points, whatever it was on the long. This long just really had no chance, like, you know, evidently, but I thought it was a decent setup, especially going into the final 15 minutes of the hour. We had manipulated. This was what I was worried about, was this 5 minute being kind of traded back into. And then I felt like we had the confirmation here. It was so close proximity. You know, I felt like we left some relative equal highs here and here, just under this Asia high on ES. But no cigar. Just range bound, really. New hour opening in 2 minutes. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. W3K day. Nice. Looks like turtle soup long. Maybe. I kind of want to wait for this new hour to open up and maybe play like a power of 3 off of that narrative. But, yeah, I mean, I closed this long early as well. It would have been a full stop out, obviously, if I hadn't. You can see the reaction now. Obviously, we're in the macro now, so perhaps should have waited for the macro to even entertain it, but, you know, hindsight. Just look at the, do me a favor, guys. Go look at your ES 15-minute chart and just look at the previous 3 15-minute candles for me. I mean, I guess you could look at NQ as well, but just go look at the previous 3 15-minute candles. And tell me that's not what dreams are made of. Watch this thing just mercilessly pump now. All right, new hour. Let's see. We'll see if I can try to play something in here. All right, let's go for it. I'm gonna try the longs one more time, chat. One more time. Break even still again. Asia high for ES. We got an hourly fair value gap right here above this high as well. New hour opened up. We manipulate down. There's no way this gap fails, right, chat? We inversed this 2 minute here as well. Let's go. Be nice. Be nice to us, Nazi. Be nice to us, you little slut. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And it's all for the taking. I mean, we got to get Asia high on ES at this point, boys. Look at this. Come on. Come on. This would be diabolical. You guys don't like it? Oh. Fuck you guys. I don't understand that comment taken in. This is called the I was bored setup. Can you explain how that makes sense? I just disagree. How am I flipping a coin? What? We took out this low. We're still holding the 5 minute gap. I mean, the draw seems pretty fucking clear on ES. Waited for the macro, waited for the new hour, got displacement up. Changing the state of delivery, inversion fair value gaps. I mean, what the fuck more do you want me to wait for? I need to wait for confirmation of the confirmation. I don't enter trades until the take profit's already hit. Wait for old man Jenkins. That's something Granny never did. Granny made her rounds before old man Jenkins. Granny, you know Granny. Crazy. But, you know, that was the 60s. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Still riding a few $100 profit from the trades today. Obviously, if this gets full stop out, I'll be a little red, but. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. I need to get me a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just kidding. Women suck. Nah, they're alright. Where the hell is my... There you go. Well, this is slow too. Bro, ES, come on now. You're one... You just need one Shrek candle. I feel like we're not asking for a lot here. You're 2 points away. They are Lightning funded accounts with Tradeify. Vitor trades. Ugh. Consistency rule is 20%. So on the 150Ks, it comes out to be like 1,800 something per day, based on like the. Let's see. So the profit target is 9K. Divided by 5. Oh, it's exactly 1,800. I thought it was like 18 and some change. Is that right? No shit, huh? Yeah, I guess 1,800 is the max. Like, there's no point in making over 1,800 necessarily on a given day. Yeah, this is getting a little bit crazy here. I mean, I say that, but it's not like we came into the day with like extremely high expectations of like amazing price delivery, right? Trop City. I'm a little bit, I can't believe ES is just building up this wall of liquidity here. Like, are we really going to triple top this shit and then tank? That's just crazy. But macro's come and gone, bro. It's 11:08. Holy shit. Oh, here comes another Drake wick on the 15-minute chart. Amazing. Well, in red for the day now. Nice. Oh, yes. You dirty little sloot. No, I'm not going to close the trade. I'm not risking a lot. It's 5 micros. But yeah, it doesn't look good here. Yeah, I wanted the 11 a.m. macro to give us some delivery, and this was literally 11 o'clock open, and I mean, as we kind of would expect on a day like today, just no delivery whatsoever. Like, this is I have to admit what? What do I have to admit? Hawk Tua is needed? Dude, yeah, I could go for one of those. Yeah, that sounds all right. And a sweet dream. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously lowered the risk a lot after we got into these next couple setups. Just traded 5 micros. So I cut the risk in half on these. Obviously, the little paper cuts still add up, but man, oh man. All right, bro. Oh, $10. Damn it. I was like, oh, I'm going to close it. I'm getting out of this trade, bro. I was like, dude, I'm going to close it. I'm just going to be like a little green. Now my OCD's kicking a little bit because now I'm just like slightly red, but that's okay. Oh, shucks. A little too slow. Yeah. It's time to kill that misery. Damn it. Oh, man. Ruined the green day. Shit. Down $10-13 per account. That's okay. So, but yeah, I mean, we took a fair amount of trades today. Wasn't necessarily my intention, but just to kind of recap. So went short here. I'll go over the PM trade that I took yesterday as well, real quick before we hop off. But yeah, so first trade, wanting to see this Tuesday low potentially coming out of opening range. You know, we traded up into this gap that took out the, at the time, external low. We're holding it, respecting it. Went short here after this change in the state and a 2-minute inversion. Had a nice push down. We were more volatile than I thought today. So this was actually, believe it or not, like 50 points, 55 points. And then obviously we turned around extremely quick with the new hour opened up. 10 a.m. opens up. We take out previous hour low. We SMT with ES, V-shape recovery, inversions, 1-2 minute, etc. Chased the long here instead of waiting for like a really precise entry. Was up another like 50 points. Decided to close it here for like whatever that ended up being. 646, 676, so 30 points. And then, yeah, I went over to micros, played with the profit, obviously, and then took partial loss here. I guess, yeah, partial loss here on both of these, actually. But, I mean, you're looking at the chop here. It's pretty, you know, you get it. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, let's go look at, I'll show you guys the trade from yesterday in the afternoon that I posted on X, IG, Tickety Talk. So if you want to go watch the execution video of that, feel free if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I caught this, basically this at, wait, where was it? So first, yesterday, I do want to point this out. Let's see. Okay. So yesterday, if you guys remember, after AM session, we obviously were just trading higher. I'm not going to be able to like show you. I don't want to just jump around and show you like the hourly. You can go back and look at this. But like everything, hourly candle closure, 4-hour candle closure was bullish, right? Very strong. Wasn't planning on fading it until like this stuff failed. And then we ended the stream yesterday, obviously like right around here. This sell-off comes in, and I was waiting. So we hit this 5-minute. I posted the video of me getting left behind on this long as well. But what I did is, I think it was the 2-minute. Might have been the 1-minute. Jump back here. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think, yeah, it was the 1-minute actually. Great, here we go. So here's what I did. You know, obviously waiting for confirmation, waiting for reaction. Truthfully, I was not sitting at my computer when this like initial tap in happened, and I come back and I see like this basically move starting. I saw that we tapped into the 5-minute. We start moving up, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then yeah, as soon as this fair value gap formed, I put so after this candle closed, I dropped a limit right here. 914 and a quarter. And next candle opens up, no lower wick, straight up. Heartbreak, bro. Heartbreak. And then yeah, here was Going into PM session, I did take this on. I'll go to replay here so we don't lose our spot. 2-minute chart is where I ended up catching the trade. So I was just sitting here doing other shit, and then I noticed we got this reaction after taking out or trading into an old new day opening gap, and we'd obviously were in a deep premium, and we took it out some previous highs. I forget what the highs were off the top of my head. Oh, glitched out for a second there. But yeah, no. So then we got one last rate here. Nice market structure shift. And this 2-minute gap was holding. And I didn't enter right away off this. I kind of let this candle come down and start flipping. And then that's when I took my entry. So my fill was like down here, roughly. And then my stop, I just put it right here at the bodies. And then I was targeting, like, for a runner, I had 2 contracts on. And I thought if we got some clean movement, I would target this low. But also this hourly gap, was monitoring it. How do we respond, right, to like 50% of the gap? So once we got down, and you'll see this in the recording if you go back and watch it, but, yeah, I went break even. We generated equal lows here. Once this got traded into, I went break even, and then ended up taking one just because we were so slow. Like this ended up being from 12:56 down to like, yeah, so this was already like 20 minutes and then 30 minutes here. So I ended up taking one contract off here, and then I was just watching breaks of structure. And basically, if we had an opposing change in the state of delivery, I took the rest off, but was already up nice here, roughly like, I think the peak of the trade, I was up like 55 points or something. But we'll play this out. Oh, so then I think I closed here on this. After this candle closed, I closed the rest there. And then, of course, so we trade all the way back up. Watch this shit. Trade all the way back up, so it would have been break even. And then watch us just absolutely nuke. Just absolutely. Sells all. Oh no! So yeah, that was the trade from the PM session. Only caught part of the move, obviously, but obviously ended up being a pretty great move eventually. Oh, come on, man. Dude, no way. Is it gonna, I don't know, is it gonna just like pop up there? This is crazy that we've just generated this range back and forth. So anyway, boys. Oh man, I hope I answered your questions. I am, unfortunately, I try closing it so I could be in green for the day, but technically I'm down like $10 per account. Bummer, but hopefully you guys did well today. If you're green, congratulations. If you're red, I mean, hopefully it's not too bad. And I mean, just today's not that, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream. It's not the day. I know that's kind of ironic that I say that and we took like 4 trades today, but it really isn't the day to push it. And I think we've seen that over the last hour and a half that is true. Like, it's just not, these conditions just are not going to be where you're going to make your money. You're going to lose your money. So you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, chat. Or whatever the fuck Kenny Rogers said. So that's that, boys. Could have probably called it there for at least the morning here. I think if anything, at this rate, like, I just need to see us get out of the range if I'm going to mess with anything, right? Like, I need to see at least like ES take out Asia high, if anything, or NQ takes out this Tuesday low. I'm okay with, being flat the rest of the day if I need be. And then obviously tomorrow we got NFP and prelim consumer sentiment 10 a.m. So yeah, obviously we're all kind of waiting on tomorrow overall for this week. So Yeah, man. But we gave her hell anyway, chat. Hey, we gave her our best shot. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Yes, I'll be live tomorrow. Sorry, let me look through the chat here real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Does your dad, because your last name is Trades? Oh, I should change my last name to Trades. That'd be funny. Left behind again, Elias? No, quite the opposite. We basically did a little bit of everything today. We did a little bit of everything. Losses, break even, win, like we basically covered it all. We covered it all today. My 10th loss? What are you talking about? My 10th loss? W gamble day. All right. So full pull tomorrow is what you're saying. That, I mean, I wouldn't say it exactly like that, but that's one way you could put it. That's one way you could put it. We got this hourly Sibby as well. Obviously, that was kind of part of the idea for the last attempt in the macro here. But yeah, it's just we're just super range bound. If you lost, it means you're not profitable. I know it. Of course I'm on. You know this. Well, people are dropping off like flies. All right, guys. Enjoy your day. If you want to get funded with Tradeify, code Tyler. If you want to try TradeSyncer, code Tyler will save you 10% there as well. Appreciate you, boys and girls. Hit the like button. If I do take anything else today, I'll definitely let you guys know on X or in the Discord or whatever. So hop in there if you would like. Otherwise, guys, enjoy your Thursday. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Peace and love, everybody.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler Trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Dreadlocks now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.